Hey guys, Vanessa here, teacher, dancer, and coach. And I wanted to go live today to talk about something that most of us are doing every day, and odds are you're doing it right now, that is really, really bad for our health. And that is sitting excessively. And living in the Western world and having Western jobs, a lot of us sit most of the day, and it really is one of the worst things that you can do for your health. And studies have shown that excessive sitting can increase the risk of heart disease. It causes excessive muscle tension, particularly in the neck and the upper back, as well as in the hip flexors. It causes muscle degeneration. It can create brain fog because of reduced blood flow, and we need blood flow to our brain, and that doesn't happen very well when we're sitting. And one of the most alarming things is that it can actually increase, two alarming things actually. One is insulin resistance, and which leads to diabetes. And one study has shown that even 1 day of excessive sitting can affect your insulin resistance in a negative way. The other really alarming thing is an increased risk of heart disease and cancer. And the Mayo Clinic actually said that this risk is completely separate from other risks associated with that, such as smoking and high blood pressure. So one of the best and only ways that you can really offset excessive sitting is to sit less and to do it in shorter time increments. So if you're working a 9-to-5 desk job, getting a sit-to-stand desk can be really beneficial here. Using opportunities like when you're on a phone call to actually pace and walk around, also really beneficial. My personal favorite is just taking regular 5-minute breaks, and this is something I always recommended to all of my clients. Whenever you have an opportunity, or actually even if you need to create an opportunity, take a 5-minute break, ideally every hour, and move around. Do some stretches, do a little dance, that's how I like to do it. Go to the bathroom, even just that walking is going to be helpful. And that is just a really important way to break up your day. And again, I do recommend, if you are working at a desk job, see if your employer will get you a sit-to-stand desk, spend more time standing. They even have treadmill desks now, which are super helpful. And a lot of employers are willing to pay for that because they know the health risks associated with excessive sitting. Now, the other nice thing about having regular movement breaks in your day, there's some studies that have shown when you do exercise in shorter increments like this, like 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, you actually get the same benefit as if you did it 1 hour later on in the day. And some studies have shown that you actually get more benefit. And also for those of you that are weekend warriors or that do, think, okay, I sit all day, but then I work out an hour afterwards, does not offset sitting all day. You really have to take those regular movement breaks and spread them throughout your day. The other great thing about shorter bursts of exercise is they're much easier to commit to. Because if I told you right now, go and work out for an hour and then get back to me, you might not be able to do that. You might not want to do it. You might not have the time to do it. But if I said, go do it for 5 minutes, I think that would be a much easier choice to say yes to. So when you give yourself the opportunity to do 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, you're actually much more likely to build a really positive habit of exercising and moving. And by the end of your workday, you can actually be done with your workout. Now, another beautiful benefit of incorporating these movement breaks into your workday is that when you do this, you have better problem-solving skills and you're more creative. And those two things make you more productive. And who does not want to be more productive? Because more productivity means you get more done in less time, which, depending on what kind of work you do, can translate into more money and or more free time to spend doing the things that you love. So that's my message for you today. Get off your butt, do some movement, do some stretching, roll your shoulders around, take some deep breaths, walk around, get outside, and make sure that you fit it in regularly, at least every hour, if you're sitting a lot. And I'd love to hear your experience with sitting, and if there's anything that you're going to be doing differently after watching this video. And I also wrote a blog about this last week, which you can find on my website. I decided to do this video because some people don't really like to read anymore. So I thought this information is important enough for a video and a blog. And yeah, so that's it for today. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.